have agreed to the previously agreed upon September 10th debate. He agreed to that previously. Now it appears he's backpedaling, but I'm ready. And I think the voters deserve to see the split screen that exists in this race on a debate stage. And so I'm ready. Let's go.
Kamala Harris says President Trump is backing out of a debate with her. Trump's camp had agreed to debate Joe Biden on September 10th. But with Biden no longer running, the campaign now says, given the continued political chaos surrounding crooked Joe Biden and the Democrat Party, general election debate details cannot be finalized until Democrats formally decide on their nominee. It would be inappropriate to schedule things with Harris because Democrats very well could still change their minds. So this morning, the Democrats sent out one of their most intimidating voices to provoke Trump.
Tough talk is this guy's calling card. And now there's this extraordinary show of weakness. He agreed to, he said anytime, any place. But more than that, he agreed to this specific debate on this specific network on this specific date. And now he's pulling out. And of course, it shows that he's afraid.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you something. You've got Pete Buttigieg out there trying to, I guess, campaign for his own vice presidential slot there. But Amber, I'm really curious. What do you think about Trump's campaign's response to this debate issue?
Well, I think it draws an important attention to the fact that this is not a democratic process that is taking place within the Democratic Party. They are doing a coronation of Kamala Harris. Joe Biden was the presumptive nominee and got 14 million votes from the Democratic primary electorate. Kamala Harris has not received a single vote from neither a delegate nor a Democratic primary voter. So until the convention takes place, I think it's entirely appropriate to wait before scheduling the debate, which, I mean, likely the debate would still happen on the September date because the Democratic convention is in late August. And the idea that Trump is scared of Kamala Harris when it was a debate that crashed and burned her first attempt to run for president back in 2020 when she got knocked out by Tulsi Gabbard, who was polling at 1% at the time. I mean, this woman is her biggest weakness is her inability to speak off the cuff. So the idea that the Trump campaign would be worried about a debate with her is just nonsense.
Do you think they're going to be able to resolve this debate issue, Jason, since, Democrats they still really need to formally nominate her. That could happen, I guess, virtually August 7th. And at the same time, you're talking about the fact that George Stephanopoulos, not a fair moderator in any way, former Clinton advisor, complete, absolute liberal. I mean, where do you think this will end up?
So first of all, let me just say that Donald Trump was calling for debates with Joe Biden before the primary process was over. So all of a sudden now he has to do things so formally, and there has to be this formal decision on Kamala Harris when he did that with Joe Biden. The other thing I would say is that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were a package deal. We knew they were coming together. So this idea that, it's undemocratic, you were casting your ballot, particularly when people were trying to say that he was incredibly frail, you knew you were casting your ballot for the both of them.
But if that's the case,
the other thing, let me just say real quick, Mayor Pete knows he's not going to be VP. And, if Kamala Harris has, a chance to win this debate. I think she beat Mike Pence in a debate, so there's no question that she will do that. And Tulsi was telling a lie.
By being an anti-vaxxer, saying she wouldn't take the COVID vaccine. Look, is it likely Democrats will pull Kamala because she's polling still quite poorly against Donald Trump? It's not likely, but they've already lied once saying they were going to stand behind Joe Biden, so they're not wrong for pointing out they could just be Lucy with the football one more time.
I actually do. I was a little bit surprised that the Trump campaign would have put out the statement. Foldy, what are your thoughts on what the Trump campaign did?
I mean, listen, I think the debate will still end up happening, but they are right to say, hey, the Democrats had a presumptive nominee, and then they ended his political career after Donald Trump did a debate with him. I think the last guy Trump debated quit politics, so he'll probably debate Kamala Harris and hope the same thing happens.
Well, I do think it would be a debate where it's going to be focused on racism, sexism. It's all identity politics for Kamala Harris. Oh, and how can we forget abortion?